Alrighty guys, what's up? Today in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the business plan that we have set up for Team Precision. This is only for Team Precision. If you're in the chat, then you can find both of these plans. There's going to be a non-compound plan as well as a compound plan. If you go to the links, you should be able to find them in the attachments for the group. It's going to be under links, and then it'll say non-compound and compound. I've actually sent them in there twice, so you should be able to find them pretty easily. So I just want to go ahead and show y'all how to use the business plan. You know, if you're new, you don't know how to use this, you've probably never seen it. So that's just what I'm going to be going over today. I'm going to be showing you the non-compound first, and then I'm going to be showing you the compound after that. So I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen here. You should be able to see my screen. So this is what I would like to call the non-compounding business plan. So your initial balance up here is going to be $500. Let me get my mouse so I can annotate this for y'all. Okay, so right here it's going to be $500. Your daily interest you're willing to risk is 5%, so that's basically your goal for the day. You're trying to hit 5%. Now, you don't have to do 5%. You know, I know that I advertise 3% a lot, and 3% is great. If you've used the compound calculator, you can see how much 3% can do for you. And if you're really only trying to do, 30 minutes a day, 5% is achievable, but if you hit 3%, great. You know, that's amazing. Anything over 2 or 3% is amazing. So don't always have to hit that 5%. It's just our goal, right? We want to set our goal higher. That way, if we do fail, we still did amazing, right? Rather set our goal at 5% than at 3%. So that's going to be your goal for the day. Your risk per trade is going to be 2%. So this is a non-compound. So what that means is that every single trade is going to be the same amount. You're not going to compound anything on top of those. So you're going to risk that same $10 for this example for a $500 account. This is what a lot of people start with, so that's what I like to use as an example. Now your daily reinvest rate is 100%, so this means at the end of the day, you're going to reinvest all the money that you made back into your account. Now, if you're starting and you're starting with 500 bucks, when you make your first $25, I don't suggest taking any money out. It's better for you in there because it's just going to grow. It's just going to compound a lot faster than if you took it out and spent it on something. So it's best to just keep that in there, until whatever number it is that you want to get to, 5,000, 10,000, whatever it is you want to get to before you want to start making withdrawals. And I'll go over that in another video, or just feel free to ask me. So right down here, you're going to see date, balance, cash out. And then our daily is going to have our goal, real difference, the positions, winnings, and loss. And then that's the day. So right here, I would just go ahead and put in my date. So today is the 12th, so 07, 12, 20. And then just click out of that. Now it's going to load that. So it's going to show my goal. The difference is $25 because I haven't made any trades. So I'm still down $25 technically from my goal. So I haven't made any money, so that's what my real is, and I don't have any type of cash out, right? So over here, I'm going to go, this is my pair, so I'm going to type in whatever I traded. So say USDJPY, and my percentage, I'll put how much that was paying me out. So if it was paying me 75%, for example. Now in my status, I'm going to want to put a W or an L. That means I either won it or I lost it, right? So I'm going to put a W right here on the white spot. And then right here under the USDJPY, you can put a time if you'd like to. So like 3.0, that would, oops. 3.0, that would stand for 3 minutes, right? So the next thing you're going to do is obviously you won that trade. So now you're only $17.50 away from your goal. Now you're going to take your next trade. Now you're going to risk the same amount because this is a non-compounding plan. So now let's say my next pair, I did Euro USD for 3 minutes. And then I won this trade. Now make sure to put in your percentage. This one was paying me 82%, so it was a really nice trade. Okay, so now I'm only $9.30 away. So if I can find something that's going to pay me like, 85%, then I'm actually going to be pretty close to just getting my goal. Now, if I'm like 20 or 30 cents away from my goal or something like that, personally, I'm not going to take another trade. It's not worth it. It's not worth taking that risk. No matter how confident I am, it's just, I'd rather just be short of my goal by 10 cents, right? So what I could do is take another trade. Let's say I took a USD JPY, 3 minute, because I always take 3 minutes. Now, if you did have to roll it over, you would be in that for longer, so it could turn into a 6 minute trade or whatever. Now, let's say, you know, I saw a really good setup, but it wasn't paying me that much, so I took one for 70%. I won it. So right now, I'd be down $2.30. Now, this is a non-compounding plan, so you're going to be risking the same every trade, but you can risk whatever you want to. You don't have to always risk what it tells you. It's just, that's what it's going to tell you to risk is your $10. So now I would go over to here on trade number 4. If I'm $2.30 short and I really want to hit my goal, personally what I would do is risk a little less. But the only thing is that on here it's set at that amount, whatever the 2% of your account is. So you can't change that. Unfortunately, that's just the way that the spreadsheet works. So you could take another one if you wanted to. Personally, I'd probably just take my $22.70 and be happy with it. You know, that's about 4%, a little over that. So now, then I would move on to my next day, right? So I would put in the next day. So I come back tomorrow. It's the 13th. All right. So now it's going to be updated, right? So now, obviously, I'm 3-0 for the week. And then I'm 0-0 for my next day, which will be tomorrow at Monday. I'm $26.14 away from my $26.14 away from my goal. Now, the reason that this did go up is because, you know, I grew my account, right? So my percentage that I'm making of that account is just going to keep getting bigger. That's how we're able to compound. So I would just go back to trade 1. I would do the same thing. I'll go right here, you know, USD JPY, because I really like that pair. Paid me 80%. Now let's say I lost it. Okay, just for examples, I don't lose many trades, but no, just joking around. But okay, let's say I lost it, right? So my risk was $10.45. So now I'm down $10.45. So it's okay, nothing changes. I just go into the next trade, keep on trading. So I'm gonna take another trade. Found a really good setup on Euro USD. Took it for 3 minutes. Paid me 85%, and I won it. Okay, so that one paid me $8.89 because I risked $10.45. It paid me 85% back of that. So now I'm still down $1.57. I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing, and I'm just gonna keep on trading. So I would take another trade. I found another good setup on Euro USD. It was still paying 85%, and I won it. So now I'm actually above $7.32. So I'm only $18 away. So that means I'm about, give or take, 3 trades away from hitting my goal. So, you know, that's basically it. You're just going to do that whenever you're done trading. Like I said, you don't always have to hit your 5%. You know, if you only have time to take a couple trades and you hit 3%, take your 3% all day long. So you're just going to go to the next day, right? And if you scroll this, you're going to see right up here, month number 1, 2, 3. And then inside of that, it's going to show your weekly goal. Now this is for 25%. So if you do this right, then by your 24th week, you'll take your $500 and turn it into about 105,000. You do that for another 6 months and you'll have several million. I don't know the math on that. That's too hard for me to do in my head, right? Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is now I'm going to show you the compounding plan. Personally, I like the compounding plan. It's my favorite. It has a couple more features that I like. It tracks all your trades for you, kind of logs them, so that makes it really nice. So next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and share that screen for my compound. All right, so right here you're going to see, if I click down here, let me go ahead and get my spotlight again. Okay, so down here on my summary, this is going to show everything, right? My trading, right? My affirmations, my trading plan, which is this, my Forex news, and you can actually click these links and they're actually going to take you directly to those sites. So I can check the news from here. I can check my currency strength from here. So all I have to do is get on my business plan, and then I can start my 6 steps to trading. So, and if you don't know these 6 steps to trading, perfectly fine. I'm going to have another video dropped on the YouTube channel that's going to go over those 6 rules to trading. Probably be like a 5-minute video, pretty simple to go over that kind of stuff. So this is going to show you day 1, day 2, you know, your projection, and then what you actually did, your profit, your balance, your difference, all that good stuff. Now, if I go over here to my risk management plan, now this is where I'm actually going to log my trades. So kind of the same thing. I start with $500. I'm trying to hit that 25%. My risk per trade is 2%, except for that is my first trade, right? Now this is a compounding plan, but this is compounding not just by the days, this is compounding by the trade. So what that means is that when I win my first trade, I'm actually going to take that profit and throw it on to my next trade, so I can hit my goal a lot faster. So the nice thing about this one is it actually has all of your currency pairs loaded up in here. So I would choose my pair. It already has my W or L right here, so I win it. Then I just have to type in what my payout was. Now, if I risk what it tells me to, I don't have to type anything on where it says my own risk. Now, if I do risk something different, which is nice about this plan because you don't always have to risk what it tells you to, you can actually enter that in there. So I won my first trade. If you look up here, my goal is 525. I'm at 507, so I'm $17 away. So now what I would do is I would go take another trade, put in my percentage. Now remember, guys, we don't want to trade anything that is below 70%. It's just not going to be worth your time, right? Okay. For whatever reason, it's not wanting to let me type it. Hold on. If I delete this, it'll probably. Okay, let me just put in here. Sorry guys, I'm just having a little bit of difficulty. I don't know why it's doing that. It's not wanting to let me put in my percentage for whatever reason. Okay, so let me go back and delete this trade. Well, that's why it's not letting me edit anything on here. Let me just go ahead and close this one out. And then I'll go ahead and reshare my screen. Sorry guys, I'm having the technical difficulties. But, you know, it happens. So, all right, cool. So, my profit. Okay, so my profit would be obviously that $7.60. I'll go over here, choose my pair. Say I risk something different, I could go ahead and put it right here. For whatever reason, it's not letting me edit that. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up a new one, guys. My apologies. For whatever reason, you know, it just doesn't want to work sometimes, and that's what it likes to do. All right, guys, so I got it to start working. Sorry about that technical difficulty. So now that I was able to get it working, I would type in whatever it was paying. Obviously, I want to take a trade for that low. We don't want to trade anything below 60%. Okay, so now that I've won that second trade, right, and I risked what it told me to risk, now my payout would have been $29.92. So since this is my second trade, I've already stacked my initial profit onto this trade, and then now I'm going to stack half of my payout onto the next trade. So I'm actually going to secure half of this $29, right? So $14.96, it's right over here. And now that's what I'm going to risk for my next trade. So I secured half of what I got paid, and I'm going to risk the other half. Now this is going to be my last trade, right? So I really urge you, when you're using the compound plan, to just look for 3 phenomenal trades. Be very, very picky, right? Because you only have to take 3 and you're going to hit your goal. Now look at that. You took a 76, a 70, and a 75%. So they're not, I mean, they're good paying, but they're not 85s. And you beat your goal by $6 and you only took 3 trades, right? So this just kind of goes to show that you can hit your goal really, really fast, right? And this was to hit 5%. Now, you probably would have hit in like 3% after your second trade. So, if you're going for 3%, you only have to take like 1 trade or 2 trades. Like, it's really, really easy to do this. So now there's one other cool thing that I want to show you. And that is, if you go down here to your log book, well, now this is basically a trading journal. And trading journal is very important. This is going to help you track the pairs that you trade, track how well you do with those trades, the average that they pay you out, that kind of stuff. So over here, this is going to be my average, and then these are going to be my per days, right? So today I took 2 trades on USD/JPY. I won them. I took 1 on AUD/CAD. I won it. This is what it paid me out. And then over here is going to be like my averages for all my days. So as I start going, it's going to show me like, how well am I doing with this pair? What's the average that it's paying me out for what I'm risking, and all that kind of good stuff. So it's really nice that it's able to log that for you. And like I preach, you don't need to trade a lot of pairs. Find 1 pair, find 2, find 3 pairs, master those pairs and just stick to those. You don't need to trade all the pairs. There's way too many to think of. I mean, look at one of our educators, Matty Pitts, for example. The guy has over $1.5 million in his account, and that's not including withdrawals. And he's made 80% of it with 1 single pair, USD/JPY. Now, USD/JPY may not be the perfect pair for you, right? Everyone has their different pairs they like. I know Andres, he doesn't really like USD/JPY. That's fine. I kind of like it. It's done me pretty good. I like Euro USD too. But the reason in saying this is you don't need a lot of pairs. You only really need to find a couple of pairs, and those are really going to help you out, and they can make you all the money you need. So that's going to be the end of this video. If you do have any questions about the business plan, anything about it, whatever it is, just feel free to put it in the chat. Someone will answer you, or just send me a message on Telegram, give me a call, anything like that. So that's going to go ahead and be the end of this video, and I will see you guys later.